Hello friends, Classes Jaipur brings you another video which is a step forward to learn valuable vocabulary in French. Today we are going to learn some very important words about death. Death is the ultimate reality of life and it is inevitable. Today we will learn what a funeral bell is called, what is a graveyard in French, what is a grave, what the crowd or the gathering of people who come to mourn the death is called, and what is the church, what is the priest in French. So let's begin. Vocabulaire. First word is le glas funèbre. Le glas is toll or bell that is rung, that is chimed when a person dies. It declares a death. So le glas funèbre is the toll. Tinter lugubrement means to chime or ring gloomily. Être emporté, I mean, when a person dies, his soul is taken away. To be taken away. Être emporté. It is an euphemism, of course. In place of dying, to be taken away is said. It is an indirect reference to death. Subitement, suddenly. Les soins les plus attentifs. It means the care. Soin, the care when a person is sick. He is given the utmost care. Still, as death is inevitable, many people die despite utmost care of his relatives, by doctors, by medical professional and all the people. Les soins plus attentifs means the most special care. Foudroyante is lightning or sudden. Foudroyante, like the lightning from the sky. Le chagrin is grief or sorrow. Faire peine à voir, give pain to heart. It hurts to see when a person is dead. Faire peine à voir. La mise en bière, the putting or placing of the dead body, of course, into the coffin. Here, bière is coffin. La figure de cire, the wax shape, that is the dead body. When the body is dead, it looks like wax body. Un suprême adieu, respectful and last salute. Prodiguer à quelqu'un, lavish on somebody. So prodiguer is a verb. It means to lavish, to give profusely. Mère éplorée, mother grief-stricken, sad, very sad, mother. Mère éplorée. Des paroles de consolation means the words of consolation. Le cortège funèbre. Cortège is procession, the funeral procession. Une foule nombreuse, a large gathering. Le défunt, the deceased, the dead person. Le prêtre, the priest. Ornement de deuil, grace to the mourning. When a priest graces to the mourning people who have gathered to express their grief. So this is a ceremony, ornement de deuil. Le corbillard, it means hearse. Le corbillard is the wagon or vehicle in which a dead body is brought. La dépouille mortelle, the mortal remains. Le champ du repos, the resting field, that is graveyard. Une fosse béante, fosse is a pit, a big pit in the ground. So grave is called a gaping pit, une fosse béante. Les derniers oraisons, the last oration or prayer. Le petit cercueil, a small coffin. On sonia a, by thinking of. Les disparus, the dead people. I will read the English first so that the whole story or the event is clear, and then we will read it in French also. Yesterday, the funeral knell or bell tolled mournfully. My friend Marcel has just been suddenly taken away or died by diphtheria. Despite the careful care, death was sudden than lightning. Also, the grief of the parents was painful to see. I went to the funeral home before my little friend was put in the coffin. His wax figure was cold as marble. After bidding him a final farewell, I offered my condolences to his parents and lavished some words of consolation and sympathy on his grieving, weeping mother. Today, the funeral took place. The funeral procession was formed in front of the funeral home. A large gathering of people accompanied the deceased first to the church, where the priest, in his mourning adornments, celebrated the Requiem Mass. Then the hearse brought the dead body to the field of the rest, that is graveyard, where a gaping grave awaited my friend's body. After the last prayers of the priest, it closed on the small coffin. Then, very sad, the gathering of the people dispersed, thinking about the pain and suffering of the parents. Next Wednesday, we will celebrate a 7th Mass for the repose of the soul of the deceased. Dear friend, I will think of you in my prayers from the sky where you reside now. Do not forget your comrades and your parents. So this was in English. Let's now see what French says. Les disparus. Hier, le glas funèbre a tinté lugurement. Mon ami Marcel vient d'être emporté subitement par la diphtérie. Malgré les soins les plus attentifs, la mort a été presque foudroyante. Aussi le chagrin des parents fait-il peine à voir. Je suis allé dans la maison mortuaire avant la mise en bière de mon petit camarade. Sa figure de cire était froide comme le marbre. Après lui avoir adressé un suprême adieu, j'ai présenté mes condoléances à ses parents et j'ai prodigué à sa mère éplorée des paroles de consolation et de sympathie. Aujourd'hui, on lit les funérailles. Le cortège funèbre s'est formé devant le domicile mortuaire. Une foule nombreuse a accompagné le défunt à l'église d'abord, où le prêtre, dans ses ornements de deuil, a célébré la messe de requiem. Puis, le corbillard a amené le dépouille mortel au champ du repos où une fosse béante attendait le corps de mon ami. Après la dernière oraison du prêtre, elle s'est refermée sur le petit cercueil. Ensuite, toute triste, la foule s'est dispersée en songeant à la douleur des parents. Mercredi prochain, on célébrera une messe de septième pour le repos de l'âme du défunt. Cher ami, je penserai à toi dans mes prières. Du haut du ciel où tu résides maintenant, n'oublie pas tes camarades et tes parents. Hope you have enriched your vocabulary by seeing this video. Thank you very much for being with us. Till next video. Au revoir.